Great. So, what makes you happy when you feel that today I
Wow,
am
what a
really
nice
very
question.
happy?
Class and I used to scroll throughout the day. I have already mentioned this. So, but I made a lot of mistakes. But you know how I changed myself, to the help of you and some more people. Like, ma'am, as you know, I'm the beginning stage. So, what, according to you, what I can do to close my goal, like when I close my goal? So, is
But I would suggest you, if you really
hmm,
want to clear the examination, don't live in any other situation, because whenever you will leave, your position will take by the
hmm,
another person. Time
hmm,
you can see another thing. You should have another option. Definitely, you should have a plan B.
hmm,
Always focus on this.
yeah,
People is getting job. I see that in banking sector, in CGL and CHSO.
the
Hmm.
society has fixed the boundary for the ladies. I mean, for the
Yes.
women. Like, you cannot cross this.
Yes, so have that zeal, definitely you will achieve something or other in the way. But the thing, when you are leaving something and again you are starting something, there is a huge mental pressure. Yeah. Good evening.
Good
How are you
evening,
doing
ma'am. Thank
today?
you for. Yeah, I'm doing good, and it was nice day for me.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot of things from today, I can say. And how about you? How has your day been so far?
Yeah, my day is good so far, so good. So yeah, I was also excited to meet with you. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. Okay, so we are
It's my
meeting for the
pleasure.
first
So, ma'am, as
time.
we are meeting the very
Yeah.
first,
Yes. So yeah.
yeah, go
Could
ahead.
you? Yeah. So okay. Shall I go first?
Of course,
Okay. So my name is Momita. I am from West Bengal, but currently live in USA due to my husband's job. And I used to
that's
teach
good.
in India mathematics, but currently I am just working on myself. I am working on my communication skills. That's why I run a channel by the name English Vibes with Momita. That's all about me.
Sounds good. So now it's my turn. As you know, my name is Pravesh. I am from Madhya Pradesh, and currently I'm working on my communication skill. And apart of that, I am doing master in cloud computing, and I belong from simple middle class family. That's enough all about me.
Okay. Okay. So currently you are pursuing your masters.
Yeah, I'm doing master in
Okay.
cloud computing.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. So, how long have you been practicing English, spoken English?
It's been 1 year, but not. I couldn't follow consistency. Sometimes I stuck. So due to my, stuck and lack of confidence, I abominate. I mean the practice. But again, I started to the help of my elder brother and my some friends. So I can say right now I'm very full of wins, and I don't have any kinds of scared because I accepted this. Making mistake, this is naturally. It cannot stop me.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. So, do you practice with others, co-learners or YouTubers on social media?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. For example, right now we are having conversation. So I send a polite email to the person who is available on the YouTube. As well, I have some application. I practice over there every single day. So to the help of them, whatever I have, I try to recognize. For example, people ask me any question, then I speak spontaneously, naturally, without any kinds of ratutota. Then after the conversation, I analyze myself where I was wrong and the sentence that I made, it was right
Okay.
or not. So I can say, yeah, I'm learning something from every single
Hmm.
conversation.
Okay, that's great. So yes, you are doing really great. So, what is your hobby? What do
And
you do in your spare time?
thank you. Spare time. Actually, my hobby depends on my mood. I don't have any kind of a specific hobby. I can say like people are trying to pretend I play this, I play this. I don't like this. For example, whenever I'm in the happy mood, then I like to go outside with my friend. And whenever I'm not happy, like I feel very desolate. So instead of walking somewhere else, I like my time talking with random people. So apart of that, I'm not addicted on social media because when I was on social media, the very time
Mm-hmm.
like I was just scrolling continuously on social media, but there was no any kind of conspicuous result. So I didn't learn anything from social media. So instead of I mean fiddle around on the social media, I prefer my time over here. And you can say this is my, I fond of speaking English with people. And when I have literally a spare time, then I like to give my time to myself, like my inner thoughts, what's going on in my mind. I like to know myself.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. So, what makes you happy when you feel that today I
Wow,
am
what a
really
nice
very
question.
happy?
So you asked me what make me happy. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, I'm food lover. Whenever I see any specific food which seems delicious, so I feel happy, as well as in the, I mean, in the reality, what I, what make me happy. Whenever I complete my task, my goal, whatever I, intended from, like as I get up early in the morning. So if I finish it, then I can say, yeah, I nailed it. Something I learned from today, I can say to myself.
Hmm. Okay, so you are really a
And
self-aware
talking
person.
with a stranger, it also make me happy and build,
Hmm.
yeah,
So yes, I
it's build
must say that you
confidence
are
as
a
well.
self-aware person who is actually very aware about uh, yourself that yes, this is the I have to learn something good. I should not spend time on social media for scrolling. So there are so many things that you maintain. Okay, so yes, do you?
And
Yes, yes,
ma'am, something is remaining.
yes.
I was not like this. I was the average. For example, I was not wide able student. I used to bunk the class and I used to scroll throughout the day. I have already mentioned this. So, but I made a lot of mistakes. But you know how I changed myself, how I changed myself to the help of you and some more people. Like whenever I face the reality, like I was not mature. So whenever I face the real people, their aim, their success, whatever they did in the past, their failure, I learned a lot of things to the help of them, I can say. So now it is working as a booster.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, yes, that is actually a good part because we are at our childhood or when we are not that much mature, we actually doesn't know that what should we do, what will I do. So this kind of things. But by the time by watching the other people, we get to know. But this is also very rare that people can recognize by seeing other. This yes, that is this is good and this is bad. So this thinking is also necessary. Okay, so another
Yeah.
question that
And
is
ma'am,
yes, yes,
I have
please.
some questions.
Yes,
Now it's
definitely.
my turn. May I ask some
Yes,
questions?
definitely.
Because I am question seeker, so that's why. So, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
as I know you are living in the abroad, so do
Mm-hmm.
you have any kinds of fear, like you are living, very far from your country? So, what make you, awkward over there, and any kinds of fear that you have?
Fear.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. So definitely there are fear means when we are living in a different country without our family. So definitely there is a fear that everything is good in our home or in that place. So that is the most I can say that this is the fear nowadays that yes we are so far because this is from here you can't go immediately. If you want to go there you can't go
Hmm.
immediately, so that is one problem. Uh, otherwise everything is good. So we are trying to make
Hmm.
everything easy. Initially we when we came here at that time we didn't know so many things, but now we are trying to know. And yes, now our experience is good.
Wow, sounds good. So, ma'am, when did you shift it over there?
It's been
Over
3
here,
years.
sorry.
It's been 3 years we have been
It's
living
been
here,
3 years.
and we will go back very soon.
And what's the difference over, like in Indian life and over there, like abroad life,
Yes,
and
life is
which
different,
things are
lifestyle is
similar?
different. Lifestyle is different, thinking different, rules and regulation different. So many things are different because total culture is different, right? So
Hmm, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely right.
inside our room, definitely we follow our culture, our food, our habit, everything with the
Hmm.
when we are inside our room. But definitely some effects of this country is also there because the technology, and we are using the modern
Hmm.
technology because this country
Hmm.
is mostly the technology dependent. They are very updated from this perspective. So yes, that's there. And
Hmm.
otherwise we eat Indian food. We are not, still now we haven't shifted to the food of this
We
country. So yes, and we are trying to explore
we
new.
can say we are incomplete without Indian food. I
Yes.
can't we can't survive
Definitely.
because that's our
Whatever.
cup of tea. That's why we need every single day.
Yes, yes. We are habituated by doing this from our childhood, from our born. So definitely we can't leave this. You can't survive here by eating only
And what about the
bread.
people behavior over there?
Uh, yes, they are very honest and they are very kind and very helpful. Definitely. So
Yeah,
people, and the most important
we
thing is that.
we consider.
Mhm. Okay.
Hmm.
The most important thing is
May I
that
continue,
here
ma'am?
always people give space to other people. So here everybody has some different space and they prefer that to get some
Hmm.
space. Maybe for individual space is really respectable here. So nobody will interfere in your life, but definitely everybody
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
kind. And if you want help, definitely they will
Hmm.
help you. But you have to tell that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nobody will come to your home or to you that do you need any help or anything like, and nobody interfere to anyone's life.
By the way, they are well educated. That's why they don't, interrupt anybody. And we can consider like whenever we need any kinds of help, so just ask politely, and they work like good Samaritan.
Yes, definitely. And they are really very busy. Nobody is
Yeah.
dependent to anyone. Everybody wants to do something. It doesn't matter how big or how small the work is. Everybody is working, and the girls and boys they are equally managing financial and the
Hmm.
household matter. The boys are not. Uh, Afraid to doing household chores and the girls are also not afraid to do the financial side, so this is their situation. Everybody is expert in every field.
Yeah. And how do you feel over there, being, like living over there? You feel happy and like you miss your home. Like why I am here.
No, definitely initially our my thinking was like that we have been here living here and nobody like no relatives of our no friends is here. So but after
Hmm.
some days definitely I also took it as a advantage and I took it as a experience that we are getting this exposure. This is also important. And but
Hmm.
all the time I am very much sure that we are not going to settle here. This is a chance and we are exploring this, and after some time definitely we should go back. So this is my mindset always still now.
Wow. I really appreciate, ma'am, like the things that you are doing, living far away from our country, and literally still you are very close to our country and people as well. And you are whatever you are doing, that's really admirable, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Okay, so do you want to come go any abroad or any kind of places except your country or state?
Yeah, I wish I were in UK, any specific city. I can say, yeah, I wish I have a lot of desire, but I can say being a student, being a person of middle class family, that's like illusion right now. But one day it will happen to the help of my hard work and smart work and my dedication, whatever I wanna achieve. So it's not possible in one day, but definitely one day it will be it will happen, but
Yes,
it might be take
definitely.
some time. And but if I get chance, so ma'am, first priority that I wanna give, I just wanna explore my own country, like 28 states, so different states, different kinds of hospitality,
Right.
culture, and historical
Hmm.
place. So first I
Yes.
wanna explore my own country, then somewhere else I can say.
Right, right. In India, there are so many beautiful places we can explore, and we actually haven't explored India right till now. And there are so many places, so it's also definitely it's very important what you mentioned.
And what is the time right now over there?
It's almost 12 p.m.
12 p.m. Oh,
Yes,
over here it's 9:20,
yes,
9:20 p.m.
yes. Right, and it's 9.5 hours, 9.5 hours difference.
Hmm, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, USA is
So,
behind
ma'am,
9.5 hours. Mm.
absolutely. Like how did I find out you? I was having conversation with Swati ma'am and Niyati ma'am. I had a conversation with Swati ma'am, Niyati ma'am, and before you, I was having conversation with the person. She was from maybe yeah West Bengal. I forgot the name. So literally, then I check out you like the way that you describe your point. I mean the way that you convey your message clearly. I was very passionate. Like I wish I were having conversation with you. So
Mm-hmm.
now the desire
Okay.
has been done.
Okay. Thank you
It
so
makes
much.
me happy, really, ma'am. I can say
Okay, thank you.
because
It means
I
a
can
lot
see the
actually.
huge change into myself.
Yes,
Yeah,
and that means you had a lot of YouTube conversation with others YouTubers, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had, but I am not. I can say like I just have 103 subscribers because I just initiated my YouTube channel 1 year back, but I was not, continuously uploading video
Okay.
on my YouTube channel. I couldn't be I couldn't follow consistency, but right now I decided I have to follow consistency at any cost.
Right. So YouTube is all about consistency actually, and it can what it can give you, that is the confidence, self confidence, and the self improvement. It is really very helpful from that perspective. And when it comes to learning English, definitely it has a great
Hmm.
effect. Whatever I have achieved today, whatever I am speaking in front of you, all of due to this YouTube platform. Otherwise it was not possible. Though I am living in
Hmm.
USA, but then also it's not possible for me to go outside every day and find anyone to uh, do my speaking practice.
Hmm.
Right, so that's why YouTube gave me that
Hmm.
chance, and that's why
So,
actually I have opened my channel.
hmm. And most of the time you connected with like Indian people. I have seen on
Yes,
your YouTube channel.
yes, all of
And
the Indian
yeah,
people.
and your
uh,
all conversation, these
mhm.
all are amazing. I have seen some, not all, but I have seen some conversation, and I learn a lot of vocabulary to the help of you as well. Some more teachers that you had a conversation with them.
Mhm.
That's the right
Yes,
way I can say. Just observe and try to we can say whatever you have tried to speak. So
right.
observation is also matter, like listening first and try to describe
Yes,
whatever you have.
yes, yes, definitely. And generally, I use very simple vocabs because I also don't prefer to use any kind of difficult vocabs or anything. I actually don't focus that much towards the vocabulary right now because my
Hmm.
first aim is to be fluent and to be uh, I want clarity whenever I am speaking, because that is the most important part. When I am speaking with
Hmm.
anyone, clarity is very important. And after that, I will try to add vocabs, because
Yeah,
including vocabs during conversation, it's not that much easy for me. Mm-hmm.
it's very pressurized work, I can say. Yeah, like
Yes.
burden of the mind. So the
Yes.
same thing, used to happen with me because I forgot to tell you, I'm preparing for the CGL examination. So to learn vocabulary, this is very mandatory. So I had
Mm-hmm.
some I prepared some vocabulary which is very advanced. So I try to pretend like show off, during the conversation. So make me stuck because I forgot. But when through the help of one teacher, she made me understand. Try to speak naturally and spontaneously. If you represent yourself as a calm and everything is coming naturally, then you can speak in a right way and you do not forget the words shortly. So now I can say yes, no any
Right.
pressure, no fear of mistakes, and no any kinds of lack of confidence. Whatever I have, I'm just trying to represent myself.
Right. Yes. For the vocabs, you can watch some
And every
advanced
single
level.
day, I
Yes. Yes, advanced level video you can watch, and
Mhm.
from there you will get that vocabs, and that will remain in your mind. And by observation, you will get to know that how they are using that vocabs. And if that can set in your subconscious mind, definitely one day you also can do that. But don't force yourself that now I have to do that. Then your fluency will stuck. Your fluency will not. It will not, because it's not
Definitely.
possible when you are forcing yourself to introduce some advanced vocabs, and along with that you are trying to achieve your fluency. These two things actually contradicts.
Absolutely right, ma'am. I'm agree with you because like we the very time we had very fear, we are in the very like we are in the pressure. Oh, if I get stuck, then what? Like present body, absent mind. So these kind of things really it happen during the conversation
Right.
whenever we are in the pressure. So, but when we speak naturally, then no any kinds of fear.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So you are also preparing for
And
government job
yeah,
exam, right?
yeah, I can say preparing, but there is no any kinds of conspicuous result so far.
Mm-hmm. It will take time
But
actually because. Mm-hmm.
every huge change takes some time.
Hmm. Definitely. Definitely. It will take time. And are you preparing for any particular exams? Like if you told me that CZL, that means you are working for Staff Selection Commission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only for CGL I can say. Because if I prepare for CGL, then it's very hard examination. So if I prepare and if I give my proper time on CGL, so the way I mean the question level is very high. I can easily crack small examination. I can say, but the main priority that I'm going for the CGL.
Okay, okay, that's great. And what are you doing nowadays for your spoken practice? You are just having this kind of conversation, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can say this, but I'm not giving actually, ma'am. To be honest, I'm not giving priority for my spoken English. My first priority that I'm going for just examination. I came here just for like memorize the vocab, the sentence that I prepared, that I learned to the help of like my classes. So the same
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm doing over here. So it's working as a I can say I'm killing two birds with one stone. So the same thing is happening with me.
Right, right. No need to
But
give.
literally, ma'am, like if I learn book,
Mm-hmm.
may I
Yes.
continue, ma'am?
Yes, no
So
need
if
to
I
give
learn
your
vocabulary,
so much quality time here because it's only takes 30 minutes for
hmm,
one conversation. If you give only 30
hmm,
minutes every day, then
hmm.
definitely it will be helpful for you.
Yeah, absolutely right. So that's why
Hmm.
I'm doing conversing because I have seen many, like I have a lot of examination example. I can say the person, I mean, some student, they read vocabulary like rattu tota. But if I create my own sentence, my own imagination story, then there is a less chance to forget the word. So the same thing I'm doing
Right.
during the conversation. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
feel like very stuck, but literally it's working. I can see some changes into myself. Before I was
Mm-hmm.
not like this, but right now whatever I have, it's a really like I can say some changes
Hmm.
as I mentioned already.
Definitely. And yes, focus on that. Focus on your examination. Focus on your the main part because running a YouTube channel or having conversation, this all are running a YouTube channel actually not a very important task. It's not important though YouTube needs consistency, but actually it takes lots of time when you are focusing on anything else. Then no need to be consistent because this is not your main focus. Just whenever you will get time you can do that, otherwise just focus on the main part because YouTube will not
Hmm.
give you any fruitful result from your monetary perspective.
Hmm. Yeah, because the result it's gonna take a lot of time. I know this, ma'am.
Yes.
But like what I'm doing, like I can say I'm unique. You know why? Because I'm not addicted on social media. Instead of scrolling on social media, I prefer my time over here, having
Yes, yes,
conversation with some random
that
guy,
is good.
and literally,
Hmm.
hmm,
That is
it's
good.
been one year and 6 months. I didn't use social media.
Hmm. So that time you can use for your learning purpose, this English learning purpose, and for your own YouTube channel. So that is a great part.
Hmm. Yeah, for
Definitely.
example, now you are recording me. So I asked for the recording. Could you give me recording? So if anybody is comfortable, then they send me, and I also record myself. I record some sentence and some vocabulary, whatever I prepared. I try to represent in front of camera. Then I upload on
Hmm.
YouTube. So yeah, it's really helping me ahead, and I can say I'm very close to my goal shortly.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. Okay. So yes, do you
And
have any other question?
yeah, I have one question because you are a very experienced person. So now I'm not considering like this is advice. I just want to know your experience. So, ma'am, as you know, I'm beginner. I'm in the beginning stage. So, what, according to you, what I can do to close my goal? Like when I close my goal. So, is there any kinds of, not this is advice by the way. I'm taking as a experience of your life. So, anything that you want to tell me and I can apply. So, I wish I will achieve my goal shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write down.
Yes, definitely. So, as since whatever experience I have, I can tell you from that. If you ask me from the spoken English perspective, definitely you are doing great, and your mindset is completely right. That whatever you are doing, you are just listening something, and you are having conversation. So every perspective, you are really good. If you can be consistent in this process, definitely you will achieve nice fluency whatever is needed for ourselves actually. What is the need of conversation,
Hmm.
what is the need of learning spoken English? That means we want to convey our thought and we want to understand that. So these two, if
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
can happen, then you are good, you are good. And the another thing is that your preparation, your government job preparation, from that perspective also I would say that be consistent on
Hmm.
that part especially, because I was also preparing for government job, and I was preparing for banking exams. And I used to at that time
Hmm.
when I came here, at that time I left that. But by that time I used to clear all the preliminary, and I was about to clear the main examination. At that point I leave that. But I would suggest you, if you really want to clear the examination, don't leave in any other situation, because whenever you will leave, your position will take by the
Hmm.
another person, and she or he will get the success. Don't leave your position because it takes time. Maybe so many people will tell you so many things that it is taking time.
Hmm.
You can see another thing. You should have another option. Definitely you should have a plan B.
Hmm.
Always focus on this.
Hmm. Yeah.
People is getting job. I see that in banking sector, in CGL and CHSO, people is getting job. So you have to be consistent, and you have to believe in yourself that yes, I am doing this and definitely I will get the
Yeah.
success. Don't focus on anybody else.
Absolutely right.
Don't focus on,
Like
because
people,
whenever people see that
absolutely right.
this guy is spending years and years on this examination process, they will suggest you that leave this process. But don't listen to them. Believe in yourself and just go ahead.
Hmm. Yeah. So now it's my turn. I want to include something. Whatever you have mentioned, literally, ma'am, it means a lot for me. First of all, I am a good listener, so that's why I observe each and everything, whatever you told me, and whatever you were trying to make me understand. I observe all the things. Now I'm gonna, try to represent these kind of things again. Ma'am, whatever you tell me, for example, like if we believe on people, they always try to give audios advice, which is not good, and there's no any kinds of connection in the real life. They always try to see like when you fell down and they will tell you you are good for nothing. So instead of thinking about instead of thinking about them, try to think about yourself on whatever where we are. Just try to, according to you, I'm not saying like this is my thought, whatever you have mentioned, try to analyze where you are and like when you need to take right step, and how you can, how you can get your goal. Sometimes, ma'am, what happened, for like the same whatever you have mentioned, you were very close to your goal, but you had to leave your
Right.
like we can say the preparation, but you were very close. So I'm not gonna repeat the same thing whatever
Right.
you did.
Because
So to the help
yes.
of you, I can say yes, I'll be hanging there.
Hmm. Because you have achieved something and you were about to
I'll,
achieve something. There will be big difference. After some day, nobody will remember that what you did. What you achieved, that will people see. So if today I told you that I was very close to this
hmm,
position, that doesn't matter because I haven't achieved that. So that's the thing. Don't leave. Don't leave that position. Sometimes it happens that our situation is not allowing us. At that time also, I would suggest do something for earning and do the preparation. If you have the chance to prepare, to go ahead with the preparation, don't leave, because it definitely give you success. And do your best,
yeah, absolutely right.
give your 100%, because Now, for girls, there are our society has made a rules that this is the marriage time, this is the
Hmm.
you have to take a baby by this age. So there is a, I think for 90% girls there is a pressure, but you can continue
Yeah,
that.
absolutely right. The
Yes.
soci- the
Mm-hmm.
society has fixed the boundaries for the ladies. I mean, for the
Yes.
women, like you cannot cross this.
Yes. So
But
there is a,
somebody like who is very like some,
yes.
as you can say, like you and some more lady who is very courageable. They know the power of like whatever they are, so they cross the boundary and they proved whatever they are. Because
Yes.
as you know, ma'am, like the society, they are not going to recognize according to your words that you say every single day. The action that you are taking, they are going to give you request
Right.
respect according to their action.
Right. Definitely, if you have that zeal, definitely you will achieve something or other in the way. But the thing when you are leaving something and again you are starting something, there is a huge mental pressure. Right? Nobody will understand that.
Hmm.
So that's why before leaving anything, just think twice, thrice, and be consistent.
Wow. Wow, really, you
Yes.
have a specific mindset. That's why you are over here, ma'am. I can say
Yes, definitely,
sometimes we have
because
to prove ourselves like whatever we are.
mm-hmm. Definitely, I have again started this from the beginning, you can say, because I used to teach there and I used to take the preparation, everything I left. But this time period was really tough because after leaving everything and again starting something, so definitely it takes lots of time. So that's why before leaving anything, we should think more.
Yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely right.
yes,
Ma'am, are you doing? I think the time has been done. Time
yes,
duration.
yes,
Okay, no problem. It was a really amazing conversation with you, and
right,
I learned a lot of things with the help of you. And I hope whenever we are going to connect next time, the very time, I will do something better than this conversation, whatever I have mentioned.
definitely. Today's conversation was also really very good and it was an amazing conversation. Thank you so much to you also. And definitely we will connect again. Okay. And all the best for
And
everything.
one polite request, ma'am, if it's possible for you, could you mention my YouTube channel? I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna email you.
Okay.
If it is possible for you, then I hope
Okay.
with the help of
Definitely.
you, some more YouTuber they can recognize me. Like I'm
Definitely.
I'm very
Definitely.
passionate to learn this language.
Okay. Okay. Send me your
So, ma'am, bye
channel
bye. Take
name.
care for,
Yes.
and it was great. Thank you. Okay, thank you
Okay.
for your point
Yeah.
in time.
Thank you. Bye.